We're here with head coach Alisa Blair. If you just want to give us your thoughts on the game to start us off.
Yeah, I knew going into this game that UTA is going to play pretty clean, and so just understanding that we had to make sure that we had to play clean just as much as they did. And I thought we did that really well in the second set. I mean, we had 17 kills out of that second set, and that's the volleyball and the style of volleyball we really want to do, and they had to make adjustments, which we knew they were going to throw the kitchen sink at us whenever we did as well as we did in the second set. But they came prepared. They definitely, UTA did their homework against us. Their number, Meredith Fisher, she just went absolutely off on us. She did a really good job being aggressive. The right sides did a really good job being aggressive, and I thought they did a really good job versus us. But, I mean, we had a lot of positives as well. I mean, Sarah came in, she had 22 digs. So, I mean, I think that's one of her career highs. That's 7 digs per set, and that's really good for a freshman. And Ashley did a really good job as well. I think in the second set she hit 500. I mean, just a lot of good things that we need to be able to piece together and still, I mean, keep talking about, but it's our growth mindset. And if we keep growing in those areas and be able to piece them together back to back to back times, we'll have the success that we need moving forward.
You talked about them throwing the kitchen sink at you. How do you make those adjustments in game when they're just willing to, just sub at any second? That it seemed like, if they needed a change, he was throwing something new. So how do you kind of prepare for that and work when you have so many different players you have to play in floor?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we have our key players that we know about that are going to do a lot of things for them, but that's why we watch a ton of film. I mean, we watch 7 to 8 games worth of film, try to get as much information humanly possible about each one of those girls and know exactly what they're doing. It just takes a lot of homework on the backside for us. So we might not give all that information in the game prep to the girls, but we definitely know that as coaches. So when they do make subs, like for example, number 11, we knew she was going to stay in front a lot. And so we just make that a verbal adjustment to the girls and have them make sure that they understand what we're doing.
And then you mentioned also Ashley and Sarah both having great games. How important is it to have that your younger girls starting to step up and really make an impact in these matches?
I think it makes a big impact because if our younger kids are stepping up, that's going to push our upperclassmen to push as well, because they see our younger kids are like, oh, they're clicking, we need to start clicking as well. And I think it's just going to make us even better because it's the understanding of what we want and how we're going to push forward in the future.
Talk about SFA on Saturday. At the quick turnaround, it's your former school. What's that going to be like?
Super exciting. I mean, I talk about this all the time. I have friends in the coaching community, and everyone's an enemy at this point. So it's not like I'm there, I'm here. So super exciting. Yeah, it's a quick turnaround, but that's just how conference is. You get 1 day of practice in between. We already know kind of what they're doing, and we have already scouted them and already had our reports ready to go. So definitely what tomorrow is going to be like in practice once we get done with film. But definitely is going to be a matchup that I think we can, handle really, really well. Very similar kind of style team. They're a little bit more polished than we are, but I think we have a lot more fight. And I mean, we have a high ceiling, guys. I mean, I don't know of another team with the highest ceiling as we do, and we haven't quite reached that ceiling yet. And I think we still have room to grow, and I think we can do that and have success on Saturday.